What is going on, everybody? It is Nidge here, just here to remind you that if you are enjoying the content, to leave a like and a comment on the video. Also, if you want to make sure you never miss anything, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to get all the latest information on what's going on the channel and to get in touch with me, follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you in the video. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of our Leicester City FIFA 15 career mode. We've got two games for you today, the first of which is in the Capital One Cup, which is at home against Fleetwood Town, so hopefully we can pick up a win there, and then we play Stoke City away in the Premier League, where we're still yet to pick up a point, so hopefully we can change that today. Of course, as it's in the Capital One Cup, we will be playing our Cup team today. With the not great start we've had, obviously, today is a good chance for some people to work their way into the first team. I'm particularly looking at people like Albrighton, Powell, who's doing well when he's coming, Mahrez and Chris Wood. So we're going to jump into that game now, guys, and I'll speak to you in a second. So here we are, Fleetwood Town, and we are at home as well. This is the kind of game that we need to be winning, especially the start that we've had. It could be something that can give us a bit more confidence in the league as well, hopefully. So we're going to jump into the game now. Fingers crossed, pick up a win and get into the next round. And like I say, hopefully some of these players can impress and maybe even work their way into the first team. So here we go. Oh my god, that could fall nicely. Keep on going, son, up the top, keep on going. Come on, Albrighton. Use that semi-decent pace. Come on. I tried to nail, mate. We're going to cut back. Surely it's got to be. Get in there. Mulk Albrighton. 1-0 up. It's taken 13 minutes, which isn't too long at all, but one thing's clear, Fleetwood haven't come to sit back. They've definitely got a bit of a threat, and it's crazy how we go 1-0 up on the counter-attack at home against Fleetwood there. Poured a few men forward, managed to break away, and Albrighton's tucked it away nicely, and he's looked good in a couple of the league games where he's come on as well, and he took that chance very nicely, like I say. So 1-0 up here, and maybe he's someone that could be looking to get into the first team. Good pressure, Wood. Oh, very good pressure, Wood. Come on, make it 2-0, finish it. Oh, what a block. Linking up nicely here. Really nicely. Can we pull it back for anyone? We can! Oh, it should be 2-0. It's such a good move. The finish not quite there from Chris Wood. Out. Should be easy. Oh! What the hell was that all about, Wes Morgan? I am absolutely smashing B for him to clear that, and he just does absolutely nothing. That is frustrating. We've been dominant in this game. We should be more than 1-0 up, and we've been punished for not taking our chances, but that is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. So much time. Awful touch. Should have just hoofed it. And he didn't. Why? Oh, 1-1. That is annoying. We need to clear here. They've got us under a bit of pressure. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, we're 2-1 down to Fleetwood. This is ridiculous. Since they've scored, it was a ridiculous goal, and since they've scored, they've just had momentum and haven't been able to touch them, and this is frustrating as hell. Look at that, first time football from Fleetwood, crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that's half time, guys, and we are 2-1 down at home against Fleetwood. We were dominant and we went 1-0 up, and we're still dominant, and then they somehow snatched such a lucky goal, and then they had a bit of momentum and got the second, and this is just typical of our start of season luck, not getting anything at all. Look at that there, 3 shots through on target, 2 goals. We've had 7 shots, only 2 on target, but we've hit the post twice, I think, and Wood has not been good up front at all, so we're going to try it, Jamie Vardy in there and see if he can do any better, and we're going to head into the second half now, and fingers crossed we can turn this around, because this is an embarrassing result at the moment. Come on, send him please. Come on, Vardy, giving you a chance here, second half. Take it. Ah, it's a great block, to be honest there. Really unlucky. Good ball. Come on, Vardy. I'll drop back in. Come on, Vardy. Yes! Get in there. 2-2, 80th minute. Let's get the winner now, please. Well played, Jamie Vardy. Drop back inside there. I don't know why the defender didn't put a foot in, because they've been muscling me off every time I've tried it so far, but finally one comes off, put it into the corner, and we're back in the game. Thank God for that. Come on. It's got to be. It is. 3-2. Oh my lord, 90th minute. This game has been far more difficult than it ever should have been. We should have been far and away when we were 1-0 up, like 2 or 3 up by then. We've somehow got back into the game, and since then I've had a couple of really good chances to be fair. We've got away with it, but really composed finish there. Puts us 3-2 up, and that should put us through into the next round of the Capital One Cup and give us our first win of the season. Mark Albrighton getting his second of the game. He's been decent again in this match, and wow, this match has been ridiculous. Hopefully we can hang on now, and that'll put us through. Mark Albrighton, no one's even coming in. This is a chance for a hat-trick here. I'm going to go for it. Oh, unlucky. Ah, should just let that go. So there it is, full time, 3-2 win at home against Fleetwood. Like I mentioned after that Mark Albrighton goal, the third one, that was far more stressful than it ever should have been. Jamie Vardy there celebrating, did well when he came on, a lot better than Chris Wood at least anyway. And that actually gives us our first win, or our first competitive win of this Let's Play I should say. And thank God for that, because that could have been such an embarrassing result. We actually did well to turn that around in the end, because you'll see they had 9 shots in the end, had some really decent chances, but we were just too strong in the end. We get the win, and that should give us a bit of confidence for the Stoke game, which we'll head into in just a second, so I'll speak to you then. So everybody, we are now on the day of our game against Stoke City. It's away in the Premier League after we've managed to scrape through and get that 3-2 win against Fleetwood Town in the last match. I'm hoping we can carry some of that momentum into this game against Stoke. The only change that I made is I've put Albrighton in on the right hand side rather than the man we got in on loan, Joel Campbell. Hopefully he can do well like he did in that cup game, and he has done decent a couple of times off the bench as well, so I'm hoping he can get some of that form going from the start of a Premier League game. But we're going to jump into this game against Stoke now. That's the lineup that we're going with, so I'll speak to you when we're on the other side of the loading screen, people. So here we go, we're away from home at the Britannia Stadium, a very, very windy stadium. I can tell you from personal experiences in real life, it's always wet and it's always windy at the Britannia Stadium, but we all know it's a bit of a fortress for Stoke, or traditionally it is at least, maybe not so much in the last year or so, but it's still a difficult place to go nevertheless, and a draw wouldn't be the end of the world here, particularly as it would give us our first point on the board, but I would really like to try and pick up a win, because these are the kind of teams that I do feel we stand a bit more of a chance against, because the first few games we've had in the Premiership have all been really difficult fixtures. We've played Arsenal, we've played Everton, we've played Chelsea. These are one of those teams that we perhaps could pick up some points against, although they've got some strong players in there. I'm looking particularly at Bojan, who's a really good player for us in our Betis career mode. On FIFA 14 we're going to jump into this game with a bit more hope than we have in the last few games, so hopefully we can pull out a win, guys, or at least a draw. Let's do this. Look at the room he's got, look at the room he's got. Oh, 1-0 down after 9 minutes. We need to change formation, I'm convinced of it, because we need to change something, because they've got so much room there, Stoke. It's absolutely crazy. Mama Biran Duvnetti, a player that you see a lot on Ultimate Team, because he's a bit OP, but god damn, they just had so much room there. The only thing is, at least it's early in the game and we've got time to come back into this, but this has been Stoke all over us from the start, so got a bit of work to do here. Mark Albrighton is in good form, as we know. Laying it off on the edge. Cambiasso. Oh, really unlucky. Got a corner. Did someone get a block on that, or was that the keeper? Didn't look like it touched him there. Maybe it did. That's a nice turn. Ajoa, come on! Ah. Oh. Well, one back that. Great ball. Great dribbling. Yes! Got in there, 1-1. Just after half time, and that's exactly what we deserved. I actually got tackled really well by the Stoke player there, and then I managed to get it back, play the through ball. I'm not even sure who it was that scored. Look at this, he did some nice dribbling there on the edge. Finessed it in, and we are back in this game. Get in there, guys. Who was it that scored? That's what I want to know. It was a tidy finish by whoever it was. I don't think it was Albrighton. I want to say, I don't even know what I want to say. I'm not quite sure who it is, to be honest, but I don't really mind. We've got the goal. We're back in the game, and like I said, it was nothing less than we deserved. Who got it? Ajoa. Of course, it's Ajoa. Finally scoring in the Premier League for us in a game when it really matters now. Hopefully we can build on this and maybe even pick up a win. Let's come on. Let's go, sorry, come on. Another runner down the bottom. Come on, Albrighton. That's what we need from you. Ajoa's in there. That presence. It's fell nicely. Come on. Yes! I don't even know what happened there, but we got the goal. 2-1 up. I'm doing the bloody Denver bar celebration. But after that, going 1-0 down so early on, we've done so well to come back into this game. Bit of fortune about that second goal there. Falls back to me and I just tap it in. But we are 2-1 up. away at Stoke, and this would be a fantastic win. Our first 3 points of the season as well. It's Nick Powell that's put that in there. Get in there. 2-1 up. This is fantastic. Good footing. Come on. We could wrap this up. We can wrap it up. We can get our first 3 points. Oh, no. I hope we don't pay the price for that. What the fuck? That nearly went in, and that if that had cost me the win, and it's still mighty they scored from his corner. That is absolutely horrific. Oh my god, Begovic is coming up. This is bad. This is bad. All from Schmeichel's goddamn glitchy fuck up. Well played, Schmeichel. Get back in your goal. Oh my god, it's off the line. Good toe. Please go out. Yes. Oh yes, that's 4 time, guys. We've got the win. 2-1 away at Stoke. It's a fantastic result. Our first 3 points of the season. But oh my lord, Kasper Schmeichel nearly cost us all 3 of them. Well, 2 of them I should say, because what happened in that incident I do not know, but Jesus, it nearly cost us the win. Goals from Nick Powell and Leonardo Joa giving us the win, and that's fantastic. We'll have a look at the table in a second, and then that'll be the end of this episode, so I'll see you then. So you can see there, guys, that win propelled us all the way up to the dizzying heights of 16th place. That win takes us out of the relegation zone, which is pretty nice to see. Hopefully, if we can play a bit more like that, in each episode we seem to be improving. If we can play like we have done today on the whole, then we can be picking up a few more points, because that, as you all know, was our first win of the season in the Premiership. And the next episode, it's not going to get any easier for us, because we face Manchester United at home, which is obviously going to be a very tricky game. And then we face a game against Norwich in the Capital One Cup. So I hope to speak to you all in that episode, and I'll see you all in the next video, which I think is going to be Ultimate Team again. But yeah, should be Ultimate Team again if I'm thinking ahead correctly. So I'll see you all then. Nidge out. Not bad. Oh, it did! Oh, tapping! Yes! Get in there! 1-1, and that's exactly what we deserve, like I said at half time.